question perfect.
Rewind. Hey guys, welcome back to Ricky's Vanity. So today I have my beautiful best friend Trey Thongs here with me.
Hey guys.
So today we are discussing the topic everyone has been waiting for. Yo, women versus men. Okay? We're discussing it. So we have a bunch of questions. We're going to alternate back and forth. We're going to discuss all of the answers anonymously and just take it from there and go into depth. All right, so we are going to start off with the first question.
All right, boom. So the first question was, how do you define the quote-unquote talking stage? So we're going to break each question down, each answer down, and then give you what we think about it. So the first one, dating, texting, no sex.
Texting, no sex. The dating and texting, we agree with.
Yeah.
The no sex, come on. We grown.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Listen, you can't buy the cow without tasting the milk, honey. So, not telling you the first night or whatever, but definitely try that out during the talking, dating, whatever stage. Initial stage where we're constantly having conversations that allow us to really get to know each other. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Sums it up, right?
To me, I always say that there's truly no talking stage. Like, I don't know, like, what that is, but, like, we're talking about it, and I'm like, yo, that's so high school. Like, who the fuck talks to somebody? First of all, once I get your number, if we're not going on a date within the first week to 2 weeks, depending on schedules, like...
Are we really talking?
Right, there's like
whatever.
It's so stupid. Just... Like, we date, okay, as adults. We don't talk.
This is true.
Right, like who does that? So, like an interview process for a job, seeing if it's worthwhile to take it to the next step. The interview process. I agree. Like, yo, I'm the boss, bitch. Pull up with your resume and everything. Impress me, okay? So,
facts. I think
like
it's pretty simple. Yeah, just
I'm gonna fuck around and let you know if you got the job or not, boy.
CEO in this. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so
we talked about what we felt the talking stage was, and one thing that I've always been firm on for the past few years is my stove.
Yes. How could we forget the stove?
The stove, exactly. So the stove, right? So boom. You're making a 3-course meal, right? You got your stove, you got the 4 burners, you got the warmer in the middle. And basically your stove is when you're talking to several people, or should I say dating several people, and you know, the burners on the front are usually the ones that you're paying the most attention to, and you have your back burners. Those are the ones that are like, you know, whatever, a little bit of interest there, but nothing too crazy. And then you have the person on the warmer, which is, you know, I guess your fallback guy, like, whatever. The point is, you need to have rotation when you're dating, okay? There's no reason for you to be out there single, whatever, and only focus on one person. The purpose of dating is to get to know several people and, you know, pick the best candidate. So
absolutely
after a while, you start taking off the stove, whatever, these things are done. And when I mean done, like finished, we're not even bothering with you anymore. And then
there's no point in overcooking.
Exactly. And the last one on the stove is, you know, the winner.
That's
like
special dish. That's the one that puts your love in. Chef special.
The chef exactly. Yes, that right there. Okay, so ladies, have a stove. Okay, it's super important. Like these niggas. They be having the stove, the refrigerator, the dishwasher,
kitchen table set, everything.
Yeah. So trust me when I tell you, you in rotation. So make sure you put these rotation too, okay? So have that stove and cook it the up, all right? So that's how.
All right, you guys.
Right.
Next question.
Do
you think people should treat the talking stage as a relationship? This is a no-brainer, honestly. This is really a no-brainer, but we are going to share the answers we got. So the first answer was definitely not. Open communication is all you need. Agreed. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. You need to just lay everything out on the table. Just be like, listen, I like you, you like me, let's just kick it. You know, like let's just see how the vibe is or whatever. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. Getting to know each other, you know, like they said, the interview process,
right.
You know, just chilling. You gotta see if you get the call back, alright?
Facts.
No, but make sure you and that person are the only ones talking to each other. Let's break down. You see, this is where we don't agree, only because it goes back to the stove. Go back to the stove. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. What are you doing? What are you doing? I tell you, these guys are dropping like a hot potato. You better don't be fooled, sis. But not only that, it's you exclusively dating is something Trey has mentioned before,
right.
And that's kind of the build up. You know, you're dating like, you know, other people. You have to see who are you going to get to that exclusively dating point with.
Right. So it's like levels. Like people talk about talking, right? So I said talking is high school. Yes. But if you want to say, oh, I'm talking to somebody, like talking is just literally the stage where you've literally just met someone and it's only been texting, no dates yet, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, you don't really call up your friend and say, hey, I'm talking to this new guy. Like, no, it's more like, yo, I'm dating so-and-so. You know, we kicked it and whatever the case may be. So if you're going to say you're talking to somebody, talking is not the time to be like, hey, I'm only talking to you. So are you only going to talk to me? No.
Yeah, no.
We're dating. Dating means I'm out here with Tom, Dick, and Harry while you out here with Peggy, Sue, and Sally.
Exactly.
And then if you decide to exclusively date prior to getting into a relationship, that's where you kind of are just like
with each other and everything.
Yeah, you're kind of like just setting the tone, like, okay, this is probably the time where we're only sleeping with each other. We're seeing each other more often, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And that's the build up before a relationship. So that talking only to each other, like, bro, it ain't high school. It's not high school.
Not happening. No. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the next question.
Next question. Typically, how much should a man spend on a first date? $27. Super precise. Not $27.50. $27. So a $27 date to me as a first date is actually awesome, because when her and I talked about it when we were getting ready to do the vlog, we're like, yo, that's perfect for like a coffee date. So I said, yo, $27 is perfect. Let's go to Starbucks. Coffee, pastries, and we just get to talk and interact with each other. This is a perfect time to really see the vibe between you and another person.
Right.
Because sometimes when you're committed and locked in on a full dinner date, if that person is boring as hell, you're just sitting around on the other end of the table like, I wish I could get the out of here. You know what I'm saying? So like, coffee is perfect. By the time I like, okay, coffee's done, I'ma holla at you. Or, you know, you can say, yo, this was fun. You want to take a walk down the block, or, you know, see where else the day can take us or whatever. And, you know, maybe even go get a formal lunch from that point because you're really feeling this person.
Exactly.
And then it also allows the man to see what type of chick he's dealing with. A lot of times women get caught up in the places that a man picks or whatever, because it's like, oh, he broke, or he's cheap or whatever. And you know, sometimes like these guys are not broke. Like for instance, this guy, this is like a six-figure, like he's big ballin', right? And for him to say $27, it just kind of resonated. Like he's trying to see substance. You know what I'm saying? It's more about what's going on up here versus just, you know,
clever. It's clever.
It's super. So sometimes chicks, ladies, whatever, agree to a little simple date and see what happens, because you never know, your second date could be extravagant.
Yes.
So
listen, I want the ice cream dates. Those are my things, okay?
She love an ice cream
days. Even though I'm lactose, that's okay.
Same here, don't worry.
Ice cream dates.
I'm in that bathroom farting in a heartbeat, but I love me some ice cream, okay? Whatever the bill is, if it's too much, pick a cheaper spot. Fellas, date within your means. Like, first of all, if you're on a budget or whatever, you need to be picking like Applebee's 2 for $20 versus like, I don't know, Mr. Chow or whatever. You know, don't go breaking the bank just to impress somebody for the first time. You don't know this person. You don't really know where it's going to go, whatever the case. But if you choose somewhere and that bill comes back $500 after drinks was drank and whatever, please don't be looking at her like she's supposed to pay half the
Pay
bill.
half
You
the
chose the spot, honey. Like, so just whatever the bill is, pay that. Okay? Ain't no Dutch on a motherfucking date. I'm telling you that now. Like,
that was
we don't
a real
do those.
gentleman answer.
That was a real gentleman, but
you know?
he's a real gentleman though, so we gotta give him that one for
Yeah.
sure. But it's not about the amount, but the effort that you put in, which is such an amazing answer. 100%.
Yeah.
Like we talked about going on a picnic or whatever. Like I think that that's such a beautiful way to let a woman know that you're thoughtful. Now, don't get me wrong, there are gonna be some women that are gonna be like, oh, he's not cheap. She's gonna talk her shit. But there's other women like ourselves that, you know, think it's dope when a guy goes the extra mile. So if you go and you buy some Popeye's chicken and you throw that shit in a basket, put a little blanket and roll that shit out with some roses in the middle for me and you, and pull out a deck of cards.
Champagne glass.
Yeah, pull out a deck of cards in the middle of Central Park. Bro, you just won. Like,
Phase
you won.
10 specifically.
Phase 10. Yeah. Or Uno. We can do Uno because not everybody's hip to phase 10 yet.
Yes.
So, but yeah, like, I think that is dope versus, you know, just
dinner.
regular
all right, we're done. Okay, I
Yes.
go home, you go home.
And movie dates are a no on the
Yeah.
first date. Do not take a chick to the movies. Absolutely not. $100 to $350. Above that, he really wants you and can definitely get another date. Now. Okay, if you want to spend $350, whatever. But just because
that's a lot of money.
that's
for
a lot
first
of
date.
money. But
Yes.
you know, saying that if he spends more than that, that means he really likes you is because it's like if the got the money to spend that and it's nothing and he would have did it on a normal night with himself or with his boys, then it means absolutely nothing. And you spending a specific dollar amount does not mean that I'm gonna go on another date with you. Like,
And you're gonna be pissed if I decline date number 2.
exactly, like the vibe has to be there. Yo, we have to really click. We have to, you know, just I don't know, but listen, don't be out here trying to break the bank because my moody ass be like, don't play yourself thinking you about to get another date based on course. Like, hell no.
Exactly. Our opinion.
Our answer was if we had to choose a number, we're gonna choose $100, but there's really no price range.
Right.
I like thoughtful dates. She likes thoughtful dates. She really loves bowling and those type of like activities where you get to, you know, interact with the person. Like, I want you to, you know, I want to be cute while I'm going to throw the bowling ball down the aisle. Look at my booty a little bit, bend over. I'm gonna look at your booty when you go do it. Like, like
pottery. No one does pottery
I still have
anymore.
not done that, and I really want to do that date.
It's lit. Like thoughtful dates.
Yeah, I've done paint and sip on a date before, and it was awesome because it was like a little competition to see who had the better painting, and we got to sip a little wine. It was not hard liquor, so nobody was sloppy drunk or anything like that. And yeah, there was music and a vibe and everything, and we really got to talk to each other and just kind of be cutesy in each other's face. But it was a dope date.
I'm competitive. I'm Picasso in this. Okay,
she's okay. She's okay.
Anyway,
next question.
So for the next question, what are the do's and don'ts on the first date? Here are the answers. Don't give a gift. Doing too much. Yeah, come on. You don't know me. We barely know each other. What are you showing up with the tennis bracelet for?
Flowers only.
Flowers only. That is a beautiful gesture. Just to say, you know, I thought about you today. You know, like I thought about the date. You know, I want to impress you. Point blank period. That's it, you know? Anything else, she's right. You're doing too much.
Yeah. I'm telling
Suffrage,
you.
right? Yeah.
Serial killer. I call everybody a serial killer. Don't do serial killer shit, bro. Like, that's too much.
Don't touch me or be on your phone too much. Okay. Don't touch me. Yes. Don't be inappropriate.
Levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be inappropriate.
Like, you know how it's like the hand on the shoulder?
Or the small of your back.
Yo.
That's okay.
I wouldn't even, it depends. The vibe has to be there for you to even put the
on the,
you mean like here?
Yeah, like your your lower back or whatever. Yeah.
But don't get down all the way down to my damn back with close to my ass crack, okay? That's just not what we're doing. Just don't be inappropriate.
Right.
And then the second half was don't be on your phone too much. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a
turn
turn
off. It's such a turn off. It's rude. Man, that phone doesn't even need to be on the table. Honestly.
Yeah.
This time is for us right now. Point blank period. Don't plan out the whole relationship on date number 1. That's all I have to say for that.
Like,
Serial killer.
who does that? Like,
It's weird.
Yes.
It's so weird.
We talked about love at first sight, but
Yeah.
even still, like, can we talk about that love on first sight, like, at date number 2?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like, just hold that to yourself.
yeah, just serial killer.
Also, don't spend the whole date talking about your ex. Come on. Once again, no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. We do not discuss the exes. It shouldn't even be a topic that should be coming up, honestly. We leave that for exclusively dating.
Exactly.
I think so, yeah.
I told her, we talked about it, and I said to her, 50 Cent said it best, don't indulge in my past, fuck what happened before you, because it means somebody's gonna hate you that never saw you.
Yes.
Let me tell you, words to live by. Ex
That's a fact.
situations shouldn't even come up until, like, yo, like, literally you're exclusively dating right before you get into a relationship, just to know kind of what you're dealing with, what happened in the past, like, if this is somebody you could truly be with or not. But first date, what the fuck?
Oh, you don't talk about
Yeah,
exes.
like, the first date is the foundation. You should be worried about me, and I'm worried about you.
Right.
You doesn't include your ex. Like, yes, that's an aspect. It's a part of your life.
Right.
But I want to know you. Your favorite color, you know, that corny shit.
Yeah. Don't ask me out and think I'ma pay. No way. There's no way. I mean, this might be dramatic, but hell must freeze over before you ask me out on a date and expect me to pay. Excuse me? What did we say? That booklet shouldn't even touch the table.
Don't even hit them up. Like,
Oh.
when she woke up, that hit your
Hand out.
hand. Okay.
Hand out. Thank you.
And if I already said, if a nigga asks me to go Dutch, I'm paying that bill and I'm getting the up out of there, and I'm gonna play you on social. Maybe not social media because I'm not that corny no more. But
you're gonna make
you gonna make the group
yeah.
chat like, and I'm gonna tell them that your dick little, even if I don't even. I'll be like, this little dick nigga had the audacity.
Facts. You will hit the group chat.
For sure.
Depends on the vibe. I think anything is a do. This is a grown ass answer, honestly. Like,
Facts.
like there's no way to put it. Like, if the vibe is there, and this happens with people, the vibe is just there automatically. Everything is great. You know, you're having an amazing time, and one thing leads to another. It happens. You know, so honestly, it just all depends on the people, both parties,
Right.
and if it's a mutual agreement.
Yeah, I feel like kissing can happen on a first date. Can happen on a first date. Anything can happen on a first date, for sure. It's just all of, like she said, it's all about the vibe. And you know, we're grown. Shit happens. So, I mean, if it goes down, it goes down.
Don't fart. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Just proper etiquette, table manners.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. It happens. It really does happen to the best of us. So just excuse yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, even if you already been to the bathroom already, I don't care. Go back. Like,
yeah. I
Go
mean,
back.
my thing is, like, I would let that shit, I would, like, suck it back in my stomach and let it bubble in my
girl,
stomach.
but that feeling is so bad.
I know, before I let that shit out at the table. Like, that's just too crazy. Because you never know the sound or the smell.
The smell is probably the worst.
I don't know, but if the
Well,
place
the
is...
smell, you can always blame it on someone else.
But if you bring light to the smell, then he's automatically going to be looking at you like, shit was...
That was
it.
That was you. This is true. This is very true. So just excuse yourself. Just don't lie about anything. The foundation needs to be solid and based on honesty. This is amazing. This is a true answer. Basically, you don't know where things are going to lead to. So it's best to be honest from jump.
Right.
So this way, there are no I can't talk tonight. There are no repercussions for you to have to deal with. You know, like, yo, just be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Okay.
Yeah. Like with that, I just think that I would prefer for you to omit information than to lie.
Yes.
So you don't have to get in there and tell me your whole life story, but omit information. If I ask you a question and maybe you're not comfortable in that moment because you don't know me, it's the first date.
Right.
You know, walk around it. Or just say, you know, I think that's a little too deep right now.
Right. Absolutely.
But don't lie. Our answer to the question was
no sex.
No,
I said no sex.
Well,
talk.
yeah, no sex,
talk too.
But no X talk.
So no, yeah, just none of the X.
Yeah,
talk.
no sex talk. It's just inappropriate.
Yeah. Be a gentleman. Absolutely. You know, just treat me like the beautiful queen that I am.
Absolutely.
You know, that's just that. You know, compliment me a lot.
Right.
And you know, just be that gentleman.
Compliments go a long way.
Yes. Just look me in my eyes as I'm talking. Listen. Be patient. You know, think that, oh, and smell good. Definitely compliment my shoes.
Yeah.
What?
Shoes, even sometimes with the makeup. Like, if a dude says to me, he's like, oh, your highlight. I'll be like...
Sometimes they be like, that stuff on your face, the little glitter or whatever.
Yes, when they do that, I'm like, wow, thank you so much.
For noticing.
Right, because, you know, we take time to, like, look like this and whatever. So, yeah, those types of compliments are really, like, winners in a female's book. It'll get you a long way.
Moving on to the
next question. Okay, guys, so the next question is, what are your expectations for a man or woman? You good over there? Respect me as he would his mother. I think that's a really good one. It obviously depends on the relationship that he has with his mother, but I think this one had good intentions. So
we're gonna assume
that it was like he treats his mom like a queen. He's a mama's boy, whatever.
Right.
So I think that's dope. Yeah, definitely comes to me treating me as I should be treated, like no and hoes. Loyalty, honesty, and willing to communicate and grow. I do feel like the loyalty part should be more so for someone that is, you know, more like an exclusively dating thing or in a relationship type thing. Because when you're dating, you can't really say somebody has to be loyal to you, because loyalty comes with basically being all about you and whatever. Now, honesty, on the other hand, like, that's just a given from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I just expect for you to just lay it out all on the table or whatever the case may be. Willingness to communicate and grow, that was also part of their answer. Obviously you need communication in order to lead to growth. Great conversationalist, gentleman-like qualities, yet knowing when to be rough. Okay, to that roughness, boo. Listen, I love a that tell me some shit about my ass, okay? And I am such an alpha female, but like when a dude can like do some alpha male shit, I'm like, ooh, like, wait, hold up. A great conversationalist is a given. Like, I mean, without great conversation, where the f is really going? Like, if I can't sit around and talk to you for hours, then I mean, generally this probably wouldn't even work out, because, you know, most great relationships are based on, you know, how you can communicate with this person. Do the right thing. Right. Like, initially easy to talk to, funny, has motivation / goals, verbal, and honest. Now, the funny, easy to talk to, obviously that's a given, but funny, being funny, like, it makes all the difference. Like, it's not fun to be too serious. Like, she's a fucking goof troop. Like, this one, she laughs for everything. Now, me, I'm a jokester as well, but she's more bubbly.
You have the sarcasm.
Yeah.
Sarcasm, yeah, definitely.
She's way more bubbly than I am, but I could definitely laugh for some stupid shit. Yeah. And I love jokes and all that stuff. And then motivation and goals. Like, wow, having somebody that motivates you, like, is just the most amazing thing. Yes. You know, it makes a difference when you're dating somebody that you love and you care about versus when you're dating somebody and, you know, they're able to push you to your goals. Like, the people that are not trying to hear, you know, oh, I can't do it, I can't whatever. They're like, no, like, get to it, let's go. And, you know, also, like, you know, like a mentally stimulating me. Right. Like, sometimes I need a challenge. Bring up some that I ain't never heard about. Challenge me. Say, oh, do you know what blah 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 is? And I'm gonna be like, hell no, what's that? And then you just put me onto something, and then I could turn around and put you onto something. You know, let's challenge each other. None. No expectations whatsoever. So ideally you should go into things with
open mind,
no expectations. Expectations lead to disappointments, and I think that the best surprises come when you had no expectations to begin with. Like, and then also if you had no expectations, and they can't really let you down. Like,
absolutely,
your feelings really can't get too hurt if they're not, you know, Prince Charming, because you just didn't expect to begin with.
What do you always tell me? Take everything with a grain of salt.
Right.
Honestly.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. When it comes to men, definitely, and you know, this is not a man bashing thing, but definitely when it comes to men, and I guess with ladies too, take that with a grain of salt, because you never know, like, you know, don't expect anything, because she might surprise you. Crazy. I'm fucking crazy. She fucking crazy. We all crazy, okay? We all got a level of crazy.
Yeah.
So, and she might surprise you in a good way, where she might be the love of your life, your future wife, your future child's mother.
Yes.
Or whatever, but don't expect we crazy. Next question.